as far as how the knife itself uh, affects food, like I was saying earlier, this carbon high carbon steel seems to um, put a little kind of tarnish. Well, the blade patinas when you cut onions or when you cut anything acidic. So lemons will. I mean, this is light compared to what it would look like if I was chopping tomatoes or dicing tomatoes and chopping onions and I don't know, like if I got any sort of acid or lemon juice on here. Um, but I'll show you actually. I'll cut this. I have a few different things. I have tomato, carrot. I have red onion, um, some romaine lettuce to chiffonade, and hearts of palm here, just to show you how it kind of slices, and just some of the basic, some of the basic foods you'd be cutting with it and what they would do. So the onion here. Okay. You don't see it right away, okay? But I'll take the blade and I'll just kind of say you're chopping onion after onion after onion. Your blade is gonna be covered with the onion juice and everything like that. So you can already see that it'll start to get a little bit darker. It actually is emphasizing this existing patina. And then on the onion, it has like a bluish gray. It'll take on like a bluish gray color. Maybe it's not showing up too well right now, but trust me, it turns red onions, kind of blue gray. Maybe a little bit on that edge there. Cuts very nice though when sharpened. The tomato, the same thing actually. Tomato is a little bit, I guess, I don't know, it's acidic, but there, you could see here some of the remnant of whatever the onion juice is affecting the steel. You wipe that off. But that's what happens. There's a reaction there. Oxidation maybe. But so it slices nicely. Heart's palm here. These are great, actually. These have a flavor kind of like artichoke hearts. A little bit lighter artichoke flavor, but the consistency is more, if you're not familiar with the hearts of palm, consistency is more like the stem of an artichoke. But they have this cool shape, and if you slice them very thin, sometimes they vary. Sometimes there's two cores in there. Anyways, so, I mean, this knife is great overall, an excellent workhorse. I think the 10-inch blade is perfect overall size for anything you need. 12-inch is just overkill. It's a beautiful knife. A 12-inch is a beautiful knife, but overall, I mean, you can't wield that thing on a line. It gets in the way. If you've worked on a line, you know what I'm talking about. It's just like too much. 10-inch is perfect. 8-inch is nice. An 8-inch is good if you're working in a really tight space. You're working with a partner, and the two of you have to cooperate with each other, and one person slices and one person's putting the plates together or something like that. Like an 8-inch blade is nice because it's smaller, it's more compact. If you got a lot of meat in front of you, you know, you're working. That works well. I've used an 8-inch. 10-inch though, overall, I find that is the most versatile in size. It's a great prep knife. It's a great when you're in the shit kind of knife, like when you know you need a real go-to. That's it right there. Carrots, this is no problem. These things, you know, you're making your stocks, you can just chop all your meats for your stocks. And it can also, you know, it's fine. Like I brought out this romaine as if you're gonna shift out some basil or something, or you're gonna do like real detailed work, but it can do that. Like, you know, no problems. Certain foods, though, like I said, the thing with the high carbon steels, as compared to the Japanese blades, you know, you're gonna get those effects on the food. That's personally, to me, if I'm doing fine dining and I'm doing very specific things, that is a problem for me. So I wouldn't actually want to use this knife. Although I do love this knife more than any other knife, I just couldn't because the final product. You know, sometimes you have to go with the right tool for the job, and this, in that case, wouldn't be that tool. But but it is great. Like I said, you know, Sabatier, $130. I think that's how you say it. I'm an American, so I'll butcher French, I suppose. But I'll post a link to the website. They shipped very quickly. When I got it, this thing was beautiful. Like it was, you could see yourself in it. But that didn't last very long. Thanks for watching. I hope this, if you're interested in this particular knife, I hope it provides you know, some good information. If there's anything that you want to know about it, I don't know if I missed anything, but just post a comment in the below, you know, and I'll see it and I'll get to it as soon as I can. All right. Well, thanks.